Let's see, is my mic working? Yeah, it is. Okay. Right. Yo, well, how's it going, Nick? Yeah, first raid of the night. We rust. Dude, that chin left everything with 1 HP. I should have just done a Fang there. Maintain a 5-tick cycle? Ideally, yeah. But I mess up sometimes. Still learning it. So for the start, when you're doing it into P2, you just do 3 hits. And then go under like this. The purpose of taking out the runes so I can have death charge. I need the soul runes from the shadow specifically. And then for phase 3, you do 2 hits, and then right before you can get your third one. Unless he does shadow like that, but right before you do your third one, you can go under. How's it going, Bossman? It is going so very good so far. That seemed like a good like half cycle. Barely took any damage, got the speed without having the disgusting 6-tick cycle. Dude, that guy on Reddit that said like, I just reviewed his VODs and he does indeed do the red X cycle. I'm like, have you seen other people do red X? It's like 4 minutes. Please. Very different. I still have to do my mechanics, unfortunately. Yeah, so there were a lot of complaints that you have to red X, like absolutely have to red X. Which, I mean, I don't like Baba's chip damage either, but you don't have to red X. So it's just like, at least like try it before you say that. And there were Nick basically was saying that Renal doesn't red X for a lot of his kills and posted my previous VODs when I wasn't doing the parcel. And then the guy basically said, I just reviewed his VODs, he does do red X, like my most recent ones, because I was doing that. But it's a very different red X cycle. I'm not doing like a 6-tick red X. I'm just red Xing like every now and again. Because if I was doing traditional red X, I'd be stuck in a 6-tick cycle for the rest of my life. I didn't spec? Oh. Oops. Well, I have more spec now. I was like, damn, unlucky. I missed, I guess. I heard the sound. I was like, that's kind of weird. But whatever. SMH. I don't need respec. I already switched. That's mad work. You understand. It's too much work. It's too much work. I don't want to reswitch. Oops. Honestly, I grieve this skill so much. Oh my god. First raid of the night. Don't look at me. I literally forgot there was the 3-set coming soon. That's literally worse than like my regular method because it just heals to full. I don't know what you're talking about. Expert raider right here. I didn't respec Kephri. I'm saving for Dins for the second phase. SMH. Oh, I forgot to do this. You just saw my merch, just don't look at it. Spooky. Dude, let me. Oh, there you go. Yes. Am I gonna do collection log content? Not really, no. I might do boss logs or pet hunts. I don't know about a full collection log hunt thing. Like I don't mind master clues, but I really don't want to do like medium or hard clues, you know? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to where I procced. So innocent. So inefficient. I'm like, I don't think that corner's gonna hit the other eggs. I was like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Doesn't really round sharp corners like that. I don't know, maybe I get proven wrong. And it hits there. Honestly, not the slowest Kephri I've had for how bad that was. Thank you, VW. UHP. Been off-stream grinding my Calphite Queen grind. I had an 11 kill trip today. While banking. It's pretty good. The updated pull ball, yeah. It's a whole load of barnacles. The only thing they clarified was that the volatiles are gonna one-shot, and I mean that's great, but like all they said was we have a lot more ready, but we can't give like details. I'm like, you guys have nothing. Just say it. You have literally nothing. You would have said something. You think we're that clueless? You guys literally have nothing on the board. Just say it. It's fine. Like, Just say our entire team is doing forestry, desert treasure 2, and ToA's on the back burner. Just say it. I don't even care. But no, they have to tease us for some reason. I don't know why. Like, they're missing the whole point of what high level players want. Obviously, we think the monkey room is annoying as hell, but on a core fundamental, we want the raid just to have more depth mechanically, have more mechanics ideally. For me, I would also like to have gear diversity. Like, I would expect this to still be the BIS setup, but I would like to have some gear diversity. I would like to see ink and like Inquisitor's Mace be used, hopefully. Scythe, for me, be nice to be bis. Not bis everywhere, obviously, just like maybe like 1 or 2 spots, so it's at least remotely viable. Like if it was just a Bach, I would be very happy still. I wouldn't mind. That way Fang still, you know, fulfills the Jack of all trades, stabby poke item. It's not like you'd be forced to bring, like, you know, full Inquisitor, of course. It's just in case someone, it hurts. But so now going in like that was really what Nick was talking about last stream. It's further in. I hope those Awakened Desert Treasure 2 bosses are actually, like, fun. Yeah, the most useful is the most common. I mean, drop rate wise, I wouldn't mind a to be honest, I don't mind common items being BIS, but it's just, I think, in my opinion, it shouldn't be BIS in, what, Baba, Kephri, Aka's 3 rooms in total, and that's pretty much every NPC in the room for, like, when you have to melee, which, I mean, I guess it's just Aka in this case, but I wouldn't mind it being just slightly worse, like even less than like 5% or like less than 10% worse than other options. Because then you have the incentive to bring it, and it might just be a weak incentive, and that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with the Fang just being a jack of all trades item. But right now it is just the best item for ToA, while being absurdly common. Oops. Spared. So humble. I could have been a fat 65 to my face right there. Latorva with Scythe Warning. I still need to get the Blood Scythe. I am dry. What is my hard mode kill count? I only have the Holy, unfortunately. I have everything from HMT other than the Blood Scythe. I'm dry on that. I think I have like 300 something. And he didn't change. Very true. Very true. They specifically designed Zebak for Tbow to be king. See, the thing is, if you ask me, Tbow should be king, or should be second place in Zebak. First place should be Scythe, because he can bite you. And it also means in teams, only like, realistically, unless everyone is like on the same cycle, only one person is going to be able to Scythe it. Because a lot of people don't want like one person to mess up and then Zebak bites the whole team. And I think that is like fantastic design. Plus, you would still need to apply defense reductions, of course. But no fun allowed. But I also wouldn't mind Scythe being the same DPS as Shadow if you apply BGS, because they already have less space in the front. Whereas a Shadow user can just not need to apply defense reductions. They can keep chilling in the back. Start to finish from P3 to P4, easy transition. And it's not like BGS is gonna always hit 40, you know, unless you're in like a team raid and everyone's spamming it. Where's Scythe BIS at Tbow? The ranged Vanguard, although people still use the Fang there because it's so much more consistent. And then some random Slayer bosses, and that's it. Like Cerberus. It happens to be BIS at Kephri, not Kephri, Nightmare too. That's really it. Just some random Slayer bosses. Wait, this is Omega AIDS. Wait, what did I click the jug? I think I red X something, so I must have clicked the jug. That's embarrassing. I should just wave skipped it. I don't know why I even tried to do the acid there. It was so annoying in that position. That's the problem. It's like I've done wave skip, but I don't have it as a habit to do it. So like I'll just like naturally avoid it. Oh well. My fault. Oh. Oh yeah, Old Melee Hand. Old Melee Hand and Tecton. Relatively weak niches though. Weak enough that people don't bring it at chambers. Yeah. I feel like for a big ticket item, which they've literally used that word, it should be used more. But whatever. Sure, they did also devalue Sci-Fi Calphi Queen. It is BIS if you land a defense reduction spec, but that's the thing, no one's going to use a defense reduction spec on it. Because it's just faster to keep maging it at that point. Or use Blue Karis and like Woodwaker. Breach for phase 1, and it's very minor. But you do get to like reap in the rewards of having as someone who's on a Calphi task right now, it's pretty minor. Unfortunately. Like between just shadowing phase 1. I messed up. I wonder if it's gonna view me. Oh. Dude. How far does this guy run? This guy's trying to leave. I mean, me too. I would try to leave ToA too. It's just Baba boulders? Yeah, but it won't always hit well. Much better to blowpipe. No, I wish it maxed. That'd be so OP. What is this? How's it going, Anthony? Do I mainly use SGS on P2 Warden? Yes. Not really much else. You can cheese with it and use it on like Zebak jugs or something, which sometimes I'll do if I'm like trolling. How much defense would they need to reduce from Baba? A lot, a lot. I wouldn't want it to be BAS at Baba. I would ideally like Inquisitor Crush Karis be BIS at Kephri, just by a little bit, maybe like 10%, not something too huge. And then I would like Fang to be BIS at Baba, and I would like Scythe to be BIS at preferably Akka and Zebak. And hopefully on par with Shadow on P4/P3 if you're gonna apply defense reduction. Honestly, maybe not P3, just P4. It's P3 really easy to run. I don't think that was worth, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I shouldn't have hit that last one like that. I should just dinned it. I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to do less than savory methods to kill it. Let's just say that. Because I think if I attacked it right there, I would have gotten decisions. I think we sin. I want a Dins, but my bulwark might not Blood Fury me. Ow. I'm in danger. Ugh, I'm bad. That's what happens. First raid of the days. It's technically the second now. That was the second. Dude, that was so bad. The only reason I've been like messing around with the Kephri compared to my usual is because I died yesterday because I got bit 3 times and it rolled. I could prayer flick it, but a lot of work. Let's see. I mean, I could just be better at the game and not get venomed. That would be a huge help. I mean, then again, was the poison the reason I died? Not really. It contributed, but the reason I died was because I got exploded. Whatever. Ooh. I got spared there. And any tips on Akka companies? Honestly, it's just a lot of practice training your eyes to only pay attention to those diags and the straight lines and diags, that is. Voidwaker more efficient to use than on Fang. Well, it's 4 ticks. How's it going, bossman? Like, if you're looking for consistency, you're gonna go for the Fang, right? But you could just skull skip. It's like the lower skill way to do it, but not too efficient to skull skip just yet for you. Oh, I could have used the boulder right there and got a 0 skip. Think they're gonna lower the chip damage from Baba ever? Probably not. TBH, prob not. Lurker loving the shrooms, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Ah, that mug is too far. I give up. Today is a plank stream, it seems. Been dying a lot. Especially at Kephri. More chill than Red X, is that hard to learn? It is a little bit hard to learn, actually. It's basically knowing Red X, but then also knowing when to stop and do it normally. And the reason, because Red X you do it all the time, this one you do it based on Baba's attack cycle, so I'll do it like 3 times and then do stop. I'm not perfect at it, of course, and I make a lot of mistakes still, but ideally you kind of get the best of both worlds where you mitigate just enough damage that you can basically spam Voidwaker and not have to, you know, spam Sun instead. If I want to maintain consistency right now, I have to essentially hold some spec for Sun and always have it ready. Even though, like, I'll probably be fine using Voidwaker more often. You know, like, if you want consistency, you do have to, like, kind of hold. And I don't want to hold specs. I only hold at the very end now, instead of like the first phase and the second phase, and I'm a lot more comfortable at speccing to 50% for phase 3. Not much fear. I think I def charged too early again. pretty good. I'm trying out something slightly different for the range trap. I think that was a mistake, to be honest, doing it like that. But we'll see. Yeah, it's probably a mistake, but someone's gotta cook, you know? And if I gotta die on stream to cook, cooking. So be it. I'm doomed to myself. Also gets blocked, at least. Not the worst thing, actually. Efficient? No. But the run is saved. Damn, I scared the agiles away. I didn't get to hit them. Am I at the egg cap already? Oh, that's definitely cap. Okay, now I've released a cap. Now I can dins. Is that worth it? Probably not. Honestly, that's probably more worth it than skull skip. Still a 530. I thought that was so much slower, honestly. For how much I was point farming, I was like, oh, this is surely gonna be like a 630. Someone who doesn't red X, would you recommend 2 Voidwaker specs for Baba or 1 BGS? I've had more. I've had a better experience with Voidwakers because it's consistent and can't miss. But I think statistically VGS is better. How would you go about learning Double Trouble? You just gotta understand the mechanics really well, honestly. Like, the way Double Trouble works is that, like, don't just think of it as running even. That's like the shorthand version. But if you want to actually learn Double Trouble, you need to understand exactly how it places its tiles. Because you can run one tile, even though that's an odd number, and you can run 3 tiles as long as, you know, you're like turning at the last second, or you start with 1. So the way it works is that it will always place a tile in front of the tile in front of the direction that you are facing at the end of every tick, and it always places it where you were when you moved from where you moved. So the easiest way to essentially not get hit by an orb is, yes, you can move even number of tiles, but you could also turn around last second at the end of any kind of movement. Lastly, because the orbs don't instantly pop as soon as you touch them, you actually need to be on they actually are only active after a tick after you place them. You can actually make any kind of movement you want and then just turn around at the very last second. Not like a full 90, like 180 degree turn, of course, like anything other than that. So you can make like a diag last second. Would be perfect. And then from there on out, you have to just kind of like be mindful about where you're moving and have a plan. But I kind of just wing it and click an open spot. You have to kind of break the habit of just moving one tile only and expand it to like the whole 8x8 where you can access the adjacent one. The 8x8 in the middle of the arena, that is, for the memory. Clicking the symbol is an easy way to be like at the edge of the square or the corner of a square. Not the most ideal way to do that. I realized I made 2 huge mistakes. Holy moly. I double clicked. I already clicked the special and I didn't believe that I clicked the special. So then I clicked it again and turned it off. Oh my god. I always do it at this quadrant specifically. Misjudge the HP. Like here, have to pay attention, obviously, at the very end. I kind of have like a mental note of where I stepped in, and or where I was every tick before I moved. Which kind of just comes with practice, to be honest. There's no real secret to that. You kind of just get a feeling. It's just another mechanic you gotta learn. It's actually... It's not like I have some like insane memory or anything. Once you learn it, your brain just remembers. It just works. It's like being able to spot the diags and the straight lines at this phase. You just get it with practice. There's no secret to it. If you're wondering why I still get hit, even though I just said that, it's because I literally don't watch them while I'm running. Nobody got time for that. My brain just assumes I am safe while running through the middle, and a lot of the time I'm not, but I don't care. Just brute force it with sun specs if I get hit in the middle. Or get hit like while I'm running and trying not to lose ticks. So I don't mind getting hit. I can always just sun. I do mind losing deeps. Deeps. Alright, hopefully I can just wait, skip. Why do you wait until you are at the tree to use it? It's the same thing, I don't know. It makes literally no difference to use it at the tree versus at the other side. We're just like clicking it normally. I don't know. There's no advantage. I just do. I don't know. It's just a habit. I think it's probably because the original person that made the method, he probably did that too, and I just copied it exactly. Wave running, yes. You know what they say? Old dog. Hard to change the habits of an old dog. Shadow Chance, 1 in 144 solo. You can see the playlist plugin is playlist is in the description actually. I'm not getting smited. Absolutely not. On the specs, yeah. I think, you know, dying just makes me a better player. Makes me want to not embarrass myself again. Negative reinforcement. I need to give the windmill a second spawn set so that I can't just use 2 tiles. I would have to use 4 tiles. You know, like at least that. I just thought of something. What if there was what if they made Warden's P2? What if they made it a little harder by, like, the bombs can be, like, 1 or 2 ticks apart, but can stack on top of each other and, like, target the players intentionally? So then you have to, like, run from the same spots to the same spots. Or just keep running really, like, in one long line. And probably have to lose a lot of DPS that way. Like, imagine a bomb dropped here. Hold on. Like, what if a bomb dropped? I can't really think right now because I'm trying to not lose too many ticks on the boss, but like next to you, you know, like that or something. I don't know. Like, you can just run away from the bombs that way. But if you wanted to not lose ticks, you probably just run next to them and shoot in that order. Kind of like a mini Simon Says. Oh, and you mess up, you die. Of course, of course. The usual ToA style. Oh, actually, that would be pretty cool. What if, instead of doing a normal attack, Warden, like, like, the Warden that's alive just enhances the Obelisk's special attack occasionally? So you can make, like, the windmill bigger, or you can make the bombs do, like, a burst cluster bomb, and then he won't auto you. So if you mess up once, he won't, like, smite you, and then insta-off-spray you. Well, instead, you know, just deal a lot of damage. Oh, my bad, my bad. I'm just saying, Jaggers can take my work for free. They can take my ideas for free. Apparently we don't like ToA. I will design stuff for them if they want. What do they want? They want stat changes, they want invocations. They want me to make its Warden scale on, like, raid level. What do you want from me? I'll do whatever they want. As long as they make Scythe Bis in at least one spot in this raid. I'm begging. High level community has been giving them free ideas. Yeah, I know. I'm not the only one. They just don't care. They just don't care. They don't want to hear it. They can't accept that their precious little raid is not perfect. It's fine, I'll keep making money off of it. Like, you're telling me this right here is a boss part of the hardest, one of the hardest invocations in the game. This is what it comes down to. It's just this, right, left, center. Some praying. If you're wondering why I kill the skulls, because I want the overheal. Everyone knows. The two-tick nature of the attack do be like that. The game is just a bunch of squares All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. I love Popo. Anyone watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged? Every time I think of squares, I just think of him saying that. I'll be honest, P4 was fun, now I'm just like, eh. Now that I understand it, it's meh. Meh. Just meh. I have pet? Yeah, I have 5 rolls of the pet. 5 pets. I also have 7 TOB pets. Although, unfortunately, they are not logged, 5 of them. And no, my KZ, fair enough. I mean, it's pretty rare to get the pet, right? It amazes me how Jagex just spins up some corporate stuff, some corporate words, and people just eat it up. Look, it's 2023. Can't you read past the BS? They haven't done anything for ToA. I misclicked. No. Oh my god, it's alive. Teach you Tob, you've missed the train. I'm no longer a Tob teacher. Haven't done that stuff in a while. I am a Weederate's retired, whoa. Retired mentor. TOB. But I don't do it anymore. If he does a melee, it's gonna be great. Almost got gapped. I probably could have done that one actually. I wussed out. How many shadows out of the 89? 3 only. Expect around 4, yeah. The only reason I'm saying unfortunately is because probably like I would probably guess like 75 of those are solo purples, but I've only gotten 1 solo purple, so a little depressed about that. I think that one was tick loss right there. Yeah, solo shadows. For the amount of purples I've gotten solo, I have not been getting good luck with shadows. For myself. I do have good chap luck though. Ooh, good RNG like that. Always welcome to get a freebie. Good luck, Dim. Thanks for stopping by. Am I much of a speedrunner? No, I've never really cared too much about it. Shove. Ooh, congrats, Shove. That's huge. Hope it helped with your progression. Or I hope you're Iron Man. I don't know. Wherever you are. Assume you're very happy about that. Humongous. I did have the regular Nightmare world record for a bit. And other than that, not really. Never really cared too much about speedrunning. I didn't angle myself right. I could have gotten 2 swarms. So I see the link for the music in the description is the plugin you use, Music Replacer. Oh, right now I'm just using what's it called? Oh. I'm just using like a regular YouTuber playlist of the OSR soundtrack. I actually have long fuse on. I can't be efficient. Trying to find like a good balance between point farming and like not going too slow. I think this is going too much on the point farming. My dropper didn't even go up that much. Learning experience though. How I move my boosted stats? Hold Alt. Hold Alt, and you can drag them around. I need to learn how to group agiles. No, I know. I just meant like I need to learn how to group them and then also hit them with the dins. The problem was that run I wasn't hitting them with the dins too. Ideally, I'm hitting all of the, like, not just grouping them, but like luring them into a nice spot. Because if I can get them to, I think it's the southeast position, I can hit them with the dins, right? In that run, I only had them on the east position. And the, I think there's a circle. This, right? Yeah, I want them to go to a specific corner is what I'm saying. Terrible deeps. Oh, I didn't attack there. Obviously, I need to bring Ancients so I can freeze the Agiles, so then I can dins them afterwards. There are angles where I can hit them with dins. That's why I put the radius marker to 5. But I'm trying to figure out how to like lure them to the correct spots. But hopefully I'll get it down soon. So humble. Odd question. Which finger do you use for shift click through the shadow? You don't want to know. I've always been a psychopath when it comes to using shift, and I use my thumb. My thumb. Like, I literally have my finger like this, or my hand like this, and I just like rest my thumb on top with just a little extra pressure. But the thing is, even when I'm playing, like, it's so psychopathic because when I'm playing a WASD game like Valorant, I will still use my thumb. So I will WASD and then I will literally go like this. It is probably not very healthy for my hand, but yes. I don't know why I do it like that, but can't change an old dog, it's too late. I K-styled in guns with this. Ow. Oh, I ran out of prayer and I didn't notice, and it light flashed before my eyes. I didn't notice my prayer went to 49. That's scary. Yeah, like, my hand is like floating off the side of my keyboard, and then the thumb is just resting on top. I know, like I'm grabbing the keyboard, sort of like when I'm playing RuneScape. But the thing is, if I have to use F keys, then you guys don't want to know. I literally have a spider on my keyboard. It's called my left hand. It's like this. Just like, this is literally the position my hand is in half the time I'm playing. With 70 prayer, I feel like they should get some bones, you know? You saw that? That was the secret technique right there. They call it the rock block. Very different from the croc block. Lost, true. I didn't attack right before I shoved the jug all over. Okay, but that's no... This sacrificial jug. Pick lossless. Always face it to see it better? I do sometimes. I mean, it's a level 3, like... The opening is pretty big, so... I don't really check too much. Oh, no augury. If the opening is big, don't have to look as much, you know? Not bothering to pray against it because I know it was the tomatoes. Dang it. Missed the timing. I don't even know why I bothered to time it like that. Because there was no way it was going to survive four webweavers. Did he? Oh, oops. Oopsie. Probably about 0.4 to 0.5 Marcel. Time loss, probably about 30 seconds. 20 to 30 seconds. Maybe. Actually, maybe like 10 to 20 seconds. Din's actually has pretty good DPS. Like, it has good DPS on the Overlords, and then it has terrible DPS on Kephri itself. But it's like about a Fang hit. You know what they say, Roman? Luck is a part of skill. This thrall was control. Some of this solely. No death charge? I think I literally just forgot. I don't know how, but... You can change your thrall like that. Better NPC highlights and entity hider combined. Use the entity hider to hide thrall. And then use better NPC to highlight it so you know it's still active. Where is it? What do I have? NPCs actually tagged. Here, you want the tile IDs. For better NPC highlights, that's the tile IDs. I had it completely. Lol, don't need to see it. I need to see it. I won't forget about it. You had the big red box? Oh hell no. Ain't running that. If you can just remember the boost, that's fine, but if I can't do the big red box. I feel like I'm gonna get epilepsy. I'll also take it over. Let's leave. Imagine how sick it would be if I was allowed to do this. But alas, I am not. This is a no fun zone. Come on, Jagex. Let me have some fun around here. Let me use my din spec. Because now we have skill skip, which is even lower skill. Like, come on. Let me have some fun around here. Yeah, but they obviously didn't think of skull skip, and now it's in the game and they're not patching it, so it's like... Skull skip is way easier to pull off, doesn't require anything, and it rewards you with points. Why? And obviously I'm using spec, right, to like do that. Which would be cool, I think. My IMO, it'd be cool to use it as a way to cheese. Takes a whole inventory slot and spec. I think they should allow it. Can you spam click any skull? No, it's gotta be a skull like toward the center, and it's gotta be in your attack range. So if you're like standing on this side, a skull all the way over here might not be so wise, because it'll be too far. I understand that they want people to actually run skulls, but like it requires spec too to use a din spec. So it's a spec here versus spec later, so I think it's a fine trade-off. If they're gonna leave skull skip in the game, that is my mentality behind it. think it is a worthwhile trade-off to allow. It's not even that, like, it is so easy to do skulls IMO that I don't even think it's that even, it's not even that skill expressive. Anyway, so just let me have my fun. Randomized skull pattern, yes, please. That'd be amazing. Obviously, it wouldn't. Maybe it wouldn't be as punishing, because like, how are you gonna one tick a random one? But still, like, cool. That's like 95% wiping teams. They gotta get better. SMH. I mean, teams, you already have so much leniency in skulls. It's crazy. Teams, they give you enough time for like one person to do the whole room 3 times around. Like, you can lap someone in teams. It's kind of crazy. Oops. I get off grid. I'm taking that lighting. I don't care. Not losing that tick. I already committed for that tick. And last rowing is not as bad as I thought it'd be. It's so easy, actually. Dangerous is so good. Bruh, I'm like 9 dry. It's 1.5 times rate. I'll have you know. I work or go to school. I work full time. I have work tomorrow. One of those don't remind me kind of things. Honestly, my job is good, but it is still work, and I don't like. I tolerate it. It's the most tolerable job I've had so far. Would I rather be scaping? I think in the current game state, I don't think, if I had nothing to do, I don't think I would be scaping all the time. Because right now, RuneScape isn't like the greatest for me. I don't feel like I'm having fun most of the time. I am enjoying some pet hunts. But other than that, I'm like, I don't think I would be playing RuneScape that much. I'd probably be playing tons of other games. What the heck? That was so rude of this guy. I was gonna change this. Good, but underwhelming. To say the least. Very underwhelming. They could have done a lot more. They could have and should be doing a lot more. And also they gotta cut out the corporate BS talk of we have so much ready that we can't reveal yet. Yeah, you can't reveal it because you don't have anything. You need to stop that. Yes. Just hit a straight. We're too focused doing forestry and our team's small. And that's it. Just say that. I would be so much happier. Or Desert Dredger 2, whatever, instead of forestry. Yep. Just deposit items, which is relevant to like some Iron Man, and that's it. And newbies. And that's pretty much it. The exploding monkeys is probably the best changed. But at the same time, I don't... What rubbed me slightly the wrong way about the exploding monkey change is that, not that it's not a good change, it's that I feel like they didn't even make that up themselves. It's a suggestion, and I don't see any sort of like thing they've done on their own in that entire blog. If that makes sense. I feel like the blog is not even their suggestions. What are the new ideas? Like, dude, my character didn't want to attack the boulder. What? Attack the boulder? Alright. Now I'm tilted. I play like dog water when I'm tilted. My fault for webweaver, also true though. I cannot doubt you against that. That's just true. Okay, it still knocks you to the bottom. I thought I invented something. Did not. whatever, release a formal guide. I have no idea how to video edit it, so probably not. At some point, if I ever actually, at some point, I have to first learn how to do video editing. I'm planning on using DaVinci Resolve, but I haven't like learned how to edit yet. Or do I currently have the time right now? You greenlight me doing it with your footage? Yeah, go ahead. Perfectly acceptable. I would really appreciate it. You post it on your own channel, of course, too, because you're the one making it. Yeah, you can use my footage. Unless for some reason you want to post it on my channel, but I would do that too. I mean, whatever. I assume you would post it on your own channel, because you're the one making it in that case, but... I gotta deep fake my voice. Fake. Funny subject. Whew. A lot of 40s. I'm stabbing. We stabbing. My advice for making monies? It would just be, if you can currently do 400s, or then that would be it. Damn, I was late on that one. I did not mean to fake spec, but whatever. That's actually as I expected to heal that much because I messed up the first swarm right away. Am I not getting chomped? I'm built different. It's built different. I'm also in full Torva. Its accuracy is pretty low. I need to start counting the swarms after I hit the big 3. Because it's like 2 or 3 swarms, I can't remember, probably 2, into Dins, and that would be perfect. Because then I can catch the last 2 swarms with Dins. Oh. No. Don't hit me a 5. I mean, that wasn't the juiciest dins you've ever seen in your life. Why radius into agile? So I can see, because it's the agile actually has more radius than that. It's for my dins. That's my dins radius. I should have done it on the right side. Oh, I wasn't thinking. No. I think at this point I'll just gonna finish off with Void Wakers. It'd be better. It's only a stack of 3. $453. You can just go do the raid faster. A stack of 3 isn't really worth. It's probably gonna be like 4 for me to 4 or 5 for me to consider it. Let's push the next room. You got a ZCB. You should be okay on doing Warden's 400s. It will take some practice though, because you are gonna be last road for a bit. Raising BGS. You should definitely do BGS into 2 ZCBs. Or I guess you should do one BGS, 1 ZCB. You can hold for Sun. The second ZCB probably won't hit too much by that point. Probably only hits like a 70 or a 60. Which might be still worth it, but not sure. If you have Void Waker, then I would probably do like also Void Waker. I'd probably do like BGS, DCB spec, and then hold spec. You can use on Sun or probably 2 Void Wakers. By the time you get to getting 2 Void Wakers, you're on last row-ish, and you can just kill it with the 2 Void Wakers. Way too early? almost didn't click in time. What was the last one? What was this one? Dang. I thought my thrall procced it. That's probably not very efficient. I lost a hit there. I wasn't really paying attention. Like I did transition easily, but losing hits pretty bad. I lost a whole hit there though. That's pretty bad. As much as cool as the transition was. Bruh, how many of them are flying in that one spot? Like 5? It's crazy. I clan chat. I'm in midnight. Midnight. They're doing a bingo right now. Ah, let's switch. I'm trying to close my Discord, that's why I didn't augury there. If I wanted to lose less ticks, I could use the webweaver there, but I kind of didn't be asked. AC perforate for you. With these raids, 1 and 6. Dude, I'm dry. Do my 3 raids. If I don't get it, I start whining. Right? All 9 raids. Purple time? I would like that. Would be nice. I'm gonna change the music because this is probably gonna be my last raid of the night. So we'll end it on a banger. Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack. Thank you, future self. Sleepy 400s, nice. Yeah, there's no reason to be scared of his sanity. The same, mildly faster. Especially once you are comfortable with the shadows, because then you realize that you probably lost a lot of ticks when you weren't comfortable because you wanted to dodge. Of course, you know, makes sense. And it's just so much harder to get last road when you're comfortable. Stunning this guy Renal on YouTube. It's always dodge one boulder for 40%. Second one, you can feel it out. But if it... I kind of just do it like, if Baba throws a boulder within the first 3 seconds of 20%, I'll dodge 2. If it throws it later than that, I'll just dodge just 1. Yeah, any row. Or column, yeah. Who's this Rhino guy? He's a nobody. Does it do anything to the phase? It makes it a little faster. Okay. Like, you lose more tiles faster. Ugh. Not the Masori mask. Does it make a noise? Better than a light bear. Better than a light bear. I don't do another one. Do another one. I don't wanna. But I feel obligated now. Masori mask. Not very good. But better than a light bearer, right? I guess. IG. We're at 90 now. 90 purples. These are my Caliphate Queen supplies, which are kind of expensive. Speaking of expensive, you know what makes hella money right now? Giant mole. Those birds' nests. Metaphite remedy. Basically extremely niche use. It cancels out the divine part of the saturated heart. So I'll have some magic levels left over when it runs out. For my spec at Kephri, my singular spec at Kephri. Extremely niche use. And then I drink my combat afterwards so that I still keep divine combat. There's no reason to use a divine raging when I pop with the divine remedy. But I just have it as a habit, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Do I not like the small changes? Well, there's nothing wrong with the changes themselves. It's just there's nothing new about what I already expected them to do. Like, literally like 2 weeks after release, I had assumed at some point they would make thralls not troll you at Akka, which they're finally doing a year later. And and everyone's been complaining about the puzzle room for Baba. So we've all been expecting this change. The problem is the changes are really small. Like, these are literally it. And we've been like, I was hopeful that these were like hotfix things that they would do like 2 weeks after the raid was released. They're making it so that anything that's not like above a 0 count. So it has to hit at least a 1 for it to count for the last phase from the teleport. You know how you get like 3 hits in solos? The reason that's relevant is because people who are like using Shadow, they have the mage thrall all the time, right? Akka's praying mage so that the thrall will never hit and it will stop trolling you, essentially. That's like the purpose of the change. They're saying it's more consistent. Like, Fang has like an 80% accuracy rate. If anything, that's just gonna make it a little bit more annoying to count for teams because someone's gonna have to call it hit a 0. But still, like, these changes were like due for a long time. They haven't addressed the fact that the player base generally feels like they need to red X this boss. You don't, but it's understandable why they feel that way, because they probably had one like really unlucky Baba. And that's why like I emphasize with it, even though it's technically a little bit wrong. Like, I have a whole like, I made like the pettiest spreadsheet like of all the Baba kills I did like in like a weekend or something, and I didn't need to sun twice in most of them. Ow! I wasn't even far up enough. Also, drank way too much prayer for no reason. Was last shadow drop? Like 200-ish or more kill count ago, probably? It's been a while. It's been quite a while. And it was a team one. If we're talking solo, ugh. It's been a long time. I actually have on video when my last solo shadow was. Probably like over 500 kill count. That being said, I wasn't always doing 525s, so it's not like I did 500 525s. I was probably doing like 470s, but still. Like, I'm probably over double for solo. My next one. And I'm over rate for teams. But no offense to my teammates who have been very happy recipients of my shadow money, but I want it myself. What image usually push someone from 400 to 500 plus? Double trouble keep back if you have a shadow for sure. Overlords when you're getting that very last bit, like 450 plus. If you don't have no help needed, and dehydro those. But most people by that point have at least no help. In my opinion, having diet pre 400 is troll because bandages are so OP. But if you don't have diets on, then you would have that next. Ancient Haste, Boulder Dash, both on by then. Hopefully Insanity. If you don't have Insanity by 400, you've been trolling for a long time. And then the last bit is usually whatever you want. Usually it's Pathfinder for most people, the plus 41. Invocap for Swamp with Bofa. 400. I would say 400 is a very nice cap. If you want to go to like a theoretical, like, can you do it? You could do 450s, but it would be really AIDS. Without Blood Fury. So like Bofa, Swamp, Fang, no Blood Fury. You could do 450. Would I recommend it? No. I think 450 is... A 450 with that setup would be like me doing a 525. Which is pretty difficult for like the majority of the player base. So I would just lock it at 400. Do I use Blood Fury? I use Blood Fury, yeah, yes, absolutely. I'm hitting too hard. Dude, they're both 1 HP. It's so depressing. I have a singular agile on the left side. So I will probably dung on right side. No, it's not easier to hit agiles on the right side. I think I'm still gonna do it on the left side with the dins. What's better, Masori, Buckler, ZCB, or Bofa? And using extra money on upgrades. If you're doing any team raids, I would go with the ZCB route. You can make a little bit more use of it because, and you tend to hit more 110s. But if you're doing solos, both is fine too. Most people are gonna say Masori ZCB, which is a fine assessment. should have stayed on the right side. I wasn't thinking. Now I don't really have much tiles to work with here, which just means I have to pray ranged, which is fine. The only thing I would say is that Masori Buckler also unlocks next for you, which is really nice. But DCB is not as good as like Bova for like chambers, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Just because they have much lower HP there. But because next just makes so much more money, you can also do next with that setup, which is nice. A little easier in the inventory too having ZCB, because it not only are you main handing it, but it's also a good spec weapon. Whereas if you're doing Bofa, you're gonna have to take a Void Waker. People solo next? No, that's not a thing. There's a lot of DPS specs and stuff like that. You would have to do masses or just do like duos or smaller teams like trios, which are really easy. But there is like FFAs, CCs and stuff all the time. Having staff and Karis, yeah. Having Karis allows you to do dehydro, although I wouldn't recommend it past 400 unless you have a staff too. Yeah, having staff, even without dehydro, pretty nice. People don't know, ZCB is a juiced weapon, even by itself. Oh, misclicked. I meant to click the shadow and I clicked the tile. I think I chanced. I think I got chanced. And again, I had 46 HP. I don't think I know it's easy to beat with this because I have a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of inventory space. I'm not trying to flick, make it work. By the way, if you're looking at the DPS calculators for ZCB versus BOFA, a lot of them will say ZCB is weaker, but that's because whoever's the psychopath that asked the author of the DPS calculator. Was it 49s? I swear the mage and range only hit like low 40s. I didn't know it hit high 40s. I know the melees hit 60s, obviously, like mid 60s. But anyway, it doesn't calc into the fact that DCB hits rubies. Like they have, if you use ruby dragon bolts, it'll just pretend it has no ruby effect for some reason. It's really dumb. Someone asked for it that way. In teams? Well, but in teams they hit higher in general, though. Yeah, but it doesn't show. A lot of people run like they'll miss like. Oh, I forgot. Swapped. A lot of people will run like no helm, or they'll run what was it called? Basically, they'll like run one off BIS and they'll be like, "Oh, it's close." So just give it to BOFA. It's like, no, bruh, they're all on this spot I'm attacking. I don't want to lose my ticks either. And you're not. I'm a tanky man. Yeah, catching these orbs, man. Took 8. It's a lot of HP. Kinda talented, to be honest, to take that much damage. I don't want to lose my ticks and blah blah. $200 HP worth of orbs. You know what's a nice bonus if you go the ZCB buckler route? Your chins, you're just straight up throwing like trucks, just insane loads of damage. Having a buckler with you for chins, it's so good. You just literally throw trucks. All the man switches. I actually like level 4 Zebak. In terms of flicking, I find it really decent. Am I gonna stream TT2 bosses? Yeah, for sure. There's a decent chance. Okay, it's not an amazing chance. It's a low chance. But there's a chance I finish 10 purples by next week. Just doing like 3-4 raids a day. Level 4 Zebak is actually easier to flick. Because he's also running a 5-tick cycle in relation to your shadow, so other than when he does specials. Slash Tbow if you brought Tbow. Well, DT2 isn't DT2 coming out next week, Wednesday or something? So I got 7 days, right? If I do 7 days, that's 21 raids. You know, just gotta get a raid every purple every 2 raids. Also, the weekend I'll probably do like 5 raids plus. I don't think I'll do that many. I'm not gonna nerd out like 10 raids, probably. Thank you, Velzen. Getting slightly more viewers. Be happy. My drop is 1 in 6. Yeah, I just gotta have triple the drop rate for like, you know, lazy. More Jagex, they listen to me complain and they turn down the stabs. They just go like this to my stab drop rate. They're like, we got a complainer on our hands. Make his staff drop rate 1 in 90 when he solos. Got a good amount of supplies left though. Chilling. Not as much as I normally have, but I'm losing ticks. All over. In your opinion, is duo trio the same with more profit than solo? Yeah. It would be. Doing an MVP? It would be for sure, because we could have more people handling defense reduction. Use your setup and got a shadow on a 525. Nice. What about me? When do I get it? SMH. Congrats, though. Must be humongous. Just in time for DT2. Animova. Listen to this for now. You're a firm believer that doesn't work. It's technically already proven that someone can turn up or down the RNG on someone's account. The question is if that's you or if that's Copium. I'm a firm believer that every time I complain about content, my drop rate for that content goes down through the roof. You want to see my nightmare log? It's definitely a fact. I've been complaining about nightmare forever. My nightmare log is insanely bad. I have 2,500 combined nightmare kills. Probably like 1,500 of them are solo. And I don't have a single nightmare staff. Like, that's crazy. The record for purples? I have no idea. My friend Tron probably has like... I don't know if he's been doing raids still. Oh, Prox is so far away. But he probably has like 130 purples if he has been. I assume players who have like the 2K cape probably have like 200 plus purples in their name, even though they don't do as high in those. What is this notification? Damn, YouTube is messed up. As soon as I got to almost 50 viewers, they said now would be a good time to insert ads. I'm like, no, not right now. That's messed up, man. I was like, what is this notification? I've never seen this before. So every time I hit a new peak concurrent, they're just gonna tell me to play ads, I guess. Dude, the Iron Men in my clan chat have insane RNG. Always the irons. Gotta blame the irons. Yeah, Tron. I think he has a lot of purples. He does I think he does a lot of free for alls though. And he gets MVP in a lot of them. I only know him from TOV though. I haven't done any ToA with him. But I saw his log and it was juicy. Ever gotten 3A? No. I regret not buying a 3rd H pickaxe. It's like the Bitcoin feeling when it was like 500 mil or something. Next we're gonna go TOS. think that's a one rocker. Yeah. That pulls a 3A pick and throws in G. Ugh. Like, I don't know where else to sell it. Go log after kill. Board. What's to say I can't do it now? Who's stopping me? My log's in the chat right there if you want to look at it. One more for the boys of no purple? Absolutely not. I have a full-time jab. This is gonna noodle kill though. Ah. Jake? Yeah, he definitely deserves it though. Oopsie. Man, why am I playing RNG Noodle Simulator? Here, take this. Never purple. Okay, I literally got a purple last raid, but... This is the log so far. Getting there, we're at 90 now. We're at 90 now. Alright guys, I am going to get ready for bed. Thank you all for tuning in. This is the most amount of viewers I've had in a long... Actually, ever. Thank you so much. I will see you guys probably tomorrow around 8 or 9. But if not, maybe a little bit later. I've been streaming a little bit later because I've been chilling after work. Night.